Cześć, tutaj Moni and welcome to Learn Polish with Advance. Today quite a short lesson, very important though, because you are going to be introduced to the basic prepositions of place in Polish. Notice that some of them are in red, one is in yellow, and three are in blue. Why is that? What is the reason for it? The reason is some prepositions of place will be connected with the genitive case, some with the instrumental case, and some with locative. So those that you see in red are instrumentals, blue are locatives, and one genitive. And just to demonstrate those prepositions of place, I decided to practice today on just 4 feminine nouns. We are going to do the full practice tomorrow, but just to demonstrate how they work, we are going to do it on 4 feminine nouns. Before that though, let's go through those prepositions of place. Let's start with nad. Nad means over or above. Nad. And as you can see, it's in red, so it's connected with instrumental. Nad. So let's look straight away into those prepositions of place that are also connected with instrumental. Pod, under, and this is my very poor attempt of putting the cat under the sofa. It's just a tail that you can see here. So pod, under. So once again, nad, above or over, pod, under, przed, in front of, za, behind, and między, between. So once again, all red, all instrumentals. Nad, over, above, pod, under, przed, in front of, za, behind, między, between. We've got 3 prepositions of place that link with that link with locative. V, which is in, and yes, this cat is in the sofa, as you can see in the picture. So in, v, on, which is na in Polish, na, and by, przy, by. So w, in, na, on, and then by, przy. These are connected with locative. And just one preposition of place, obok, which is next to, so therefore it's the meaning is very similar, is connected with genitive. So let's take the word sofa. When I want to say that the cat is over the sofa, I would say kot jest nad, think instrumental, sofą. I need to take the noun and give it the instrumental ending. So kot jest nad sofą. As you can see, this will be the case with all the red prepositions of place. So the cat is under the sofa. Kot jest pod sofą. Pod sofą. Very often, because this is the consonant D, when we have a situation, you probably know that already, when the word starts with a unvoiced consonant like sofa, the D consonant becomes T. So pod sofą rather than pod sofą, okay? Pod sofą, under the sofa. In front of the sofa, the same situation with unvoiced consonant, przed sofą. So kot jest przed sofą. Kot jest przed sofą. The cat is behind the sofa. Kot jest za sofą. And then if I wanted to say the cat is between the ball, which is piłka in Polish, and the sofa, I would say the both of the nouns and would appear in instrumental. So both ball and the sofa goes into instrumental. I'd say kot jest między piłką a sofą. We tend to use a instead of e between the ball and the sofa. So the word for and is a in this case rather than e. But even if you say między piłką I sofą, it's also fine. Don't worry about it too much. We just tend to say a. Między piłką a sofą. Okay, so let's just imagine that the cat is over the plant pot. Plant pot in Polish, doniczka. So that's the word for a plant pot. Doniczka. Nad, think instrumental, doniczką. Kot jest nad doniczką. It would be hard if, almost impossible if the cat was under the plant pot. So let's leave it for now. But the cat is in front of the plant pot. How would we say that? Kot jest przed doniczką. Behind the plant pot. Kot jest za doniczką. And the cat is between the sofa and the plant pot. Kot jest między doniczką a sofą. Okay, so I think you get the idea here. Okay, so let's just practice just a little bit. The cat is between the bag and the plant pot. Kot jest między, both instrumentals, torbą a doniczką. Okay, if the cat is behind the bag because we can't see it, we would say kot jest za torbą. Okay? Right. Let's look then at those prepositions of place that link with locative because we are going to have a little bit more fun here. So w connects with locative, na connects with locative, and przy connects with locative. So if the cat is in the sofa or in the bag or in the plant pot, we will have to then change those nouns and give it a locative this time ending. But what do we know about the locative case? We know that when it comes to feminine noun, we can have a variety of endings, don't we? It's not as simple as it was with the instrumental case when we had just the ending on. This time we need to take a few more things into consideration. So you may remember what is the ending of those feminine nouns that end ka. Do you remember what was ka ending in locative? We have alternation to ce. Ce. So ka will be replaced by ce. So if the cat was in the plant pot, I would say kot jest w doniczce. That's the locative ending of that noun. Think about torba now. If the cat was in the bag, we've got the B letter here. And what happens? Best friends must not pick. So what is the ending of a noun that we know share that sentence ending? What is that? Do you remember? It's but with the softening. So bie, that will be our ending. Kot jest w torbie. W torbie. And again, we have a situation when w becomes f because of unvoiced T. So kot jest w torbie. How about sofa? Think about sofa. If the kot is in the sofa, right? Just kind of cozy, resting inside the sofa. How would we say that? Again, look at the ending. Best friends, right? So kot jest w sofie. Okay? Here, when it comes to piłka, yeah, like doniczka, what would be the ending? No, I know that the cat wouldn't be in the ball, but if it was on the ball, on a bigger ball, That's quite possible. Or next to, which is przy, by, sorry, by. Next to is obok, really. So by the ball, we would say kot jest przy piłce. Yes? So przy, yes? So przy doniczce, przy piłce, na doniczce, na piłce, na sofie, na torbie. So I didn't want to bombard you guys with too much words today to change in locative. We are going to do it tomorrow, but today I want you to get familiar with what prepositions connect with which cases. Okay, because you are going to have that, because you're going to need it, sorry, tomorrow. Okay, so the last preposition I want to talk about is obok, which is next to. So again, przy is by and obok is next to. And that's the genitive case that claims obok. So what is the genitive ending of those feminine nouns that have the k consonant at the very end? Do you remember? It will be doniczki, right? Usually we've got a Y, don't we? Torby, sofy. But when we've got the K letter, we've got the ending E, so piłki. So if the cat was next to a plant pot, right, you can always choose przy. If you don't remember genitive, you can always go for locative and use przy instead of obok, the same meaning almost. So the cat is next to the plant pot, to a plant pot. Kot jest obok doniczki, right? Kot jest obok torby. Kot jest obok sofy i kot jest obok piłki. So as you can see, it's crucial, or it was crucial for me to go through all the endings for locative when it comes to masculine, feminine, and neuter, because you are going to see tomorrow that some verbs will be masculine, some neuter, some feminine. And when we locate an object, you will have to think about the gender also and the ending when it comes to the locative case. Instrumental is not so bad. You know that the ending is on for feminine. You know the ending is m for both masculine and neuter. Obok is also not, genitive case is also not too bad. But when it comes to locative, although it's not too challenging case, to be perfectly honest, still, if you do practice that, it's not going to be too difficult for you, but you need to practice, you need to learn these endings. There's no other way going around this. Okay, so so let me summarize. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 prepositions of place: above, nad, za, behind, między, between, przed, in front of, and pod, under, which are connected with the instrumental case. Endings that you will have to revise here are usually on or m when it comes to feminine and masculine neuter cases, genders, of course. Now, 1 to 3 prepositions of place connected with locative, with the locative case: w, in, na, on, and przy, by. Here, situation is a little bit more complicated because we can have shared endings between 3 genders. You have to revise a little bit of best friends must not. Those endings, those consonants which cause a completely different alternation, right? Like dze, right? Ce, and so on. U also for those masculine nouns. So we've got a lot of things to process when it comes to locative. And obok, when it comes to genitive, we could have either u or a when it comes to masculine and neuter case. Neuter nouns. I'm looking at genitive and I'm thinking of cases. So neuter and masculine nouns, and also when it comes to feminine. So please give it a go, and I will see you tomorrow practicing prepositions of place together with me on new nouns that I'm going to show you. Dziękuję bardzo za lekcję. Thank you very much for the lesson.